All right, welcome to our 30-minute yin. So we are going to start by coming into a supported fish. So you're going to position your blocks into a T position. One block is going to be for your head, and the other block is going to be for your upper back and your shoulders. So you really want to make sure that before you get down to the ground, that the block, the long part of the T, is right between your shoulder blades. And then you bring your head down. You're going to extend your arms out to the side, or they can stay down by your body. And then take your legs maybe so that your heels are just to the outside corners of your mat. And then just settle in. Just take a couple of breaths. And know that you've landed on your mat. You've landed for your yoga practice. I call this one yin to renew us. So once you're settled, we want to start that first principle of yin, of being settled. So close your eyes. Soften your cheeks and soften your jaw. And can you soften your shoulders? Maybe the arms roll out a little further to a T shape-ish, just where you can actually give in and soften. Let your hips get heavy. Let your buttocks get heavy. Let your feet fall wherever they want to fall. Because we're just kind of coming onto our mat and getting warmed up. Maybe wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and then find some stillness. Take a couple of breaths and just scan your body, kind of starting at your head, moving down your body. And is there any spot that's holding tension? Can you soften through there? Maybe tell your body that this next 30 minutes is just for you. So there's nowhere to go, nothing to do but let gravity be our friend. And I think most importantly, well, for me in a practice is I don't have to be anyone, just me and my mat and my body, no roles. Now we've scanned and softened our body. Let's bring our awareness to our breath. Take a nice big inhale, fill up your lungs. And then take a nice, slow, quiet exhale. Do that a few more times. Fill up your lungs and then hold it for a count of 1 or 2 at the top. And then when you exhale, is there a little bit more that you can push out? Maybe that exhale's super long. And then don't even force your breath. Just bring your breath to a nice natural rhythm. I have a few mantras for us for this evening's practice. So in supported fish, we're opening up our chest, we're softening our shoulders, and we're releasing any back tension. So nothing can shake my inner peace. Nothing can shake my inner peace. So listen to your body and let your body really guide this practice. Not your mind and what you think you should look like or what you think you should feel. Just bring your awareness, maybe a little bit of curiosity to see what your body's doing, what it's feeling, but without any judgment. Nothing can shake my inner peace. Taking a few more breaths. And then we're just going to softly start to roll, doesn't matter which way you roll, over to the side to come off the blocks. Maybe you push the blocks away, but they can stay exactly where they are. Draw your knees up towards your chest, bend your arms so you've got your bicep and your arm as a little pillow, coming into a fetal position. Take a few nice quiet breaths there. Then just push up a little bit with that upper arm, just enough to move the blocks out of your way, but keep them close by. And then roll back onto your back. Align your spine, and then bring both knees into your chest. So when you bring both knees into your chest, try and hug either underneath your thighs or lower than your kneecaps down towards your shins. Maybe you can interlace your fingers. You can lift your tailbone off the ground, but your head and your shoulders stay down. Now, if you can't reach your head and shoulders, or if you can't reach down towards your knees without your head and shoulders coming up, use a block to lift your head up, but you're still going to bring the block, your head back down onto the block. That just brings the earth up a little bit better, a little closer, and gives us a bit more space to reach. So here we're helping reduce any lower back pain, relieving any back pain that we might experience. Because your knees are coming right into your abdominal space, you're giving a little massage for your abdominal organs. And you're also relieving any hip tension. Super restorative, very meditative. And your mantra is, I embrace change with an open heart. I embrace change with an open heart. With every inhale and exhale, your spine's getting longer. Great one to do anytime you might feel stressed. Just a few more breaths. All right, the feet are going to come back to the ground with the knees bent. If you've used the block for your head, you're going to remove that block, but keep it close by. We're going to take our right leg and cross our right ankle over our left knee. And then you're going to use your right hand and just guide that right knee away, create space in your hip flexor. Now we're going to reach between to grab. You're coming into a number 4. So you can grab both blocks if you like. Stack them on top of one another so that your left foot can sit on it. In yin, we want to be passive. So maybe you push your hips a little closer, guide that knee away, and we just stay here. Bring your arms into cactus arms. Soften your toes. Find that edge, right? So I move the knee, the right knee away. I'm hugging my left leg in, but then it's going to settle. Arms are in cactus arms. I'm closing my eyes. I'm softening my cheeks and my jaw. Maybe I have a small little smile because I'm taking really good care of my body. So figure 4, a nice stretch for the hip flexors. It's a sleeping swan. So if you are holding onto your knees, do so passively. Hug it in and then let it go softly. Right. Working your hips here, the groin, the glutes, lower back, and all of this without any pressure onto our knees. We have a nice mantra here. I grow through what I go through. So I grow through what I go through. So try not to engage your muscles. Let the magic of yin work here for us. So let your chest get heavy. Let your back get heavy. Disengage. Know that for the length of time that we're in here, we're going to get into our fascia, our connective tissues. We want to go past the muscles. And we're going to slowly take that right ankle off, keeping both knees bent. We're going to bring the feet wide, maybe as wide as your mat, might not be able to be. And we're going to do an internal rotation of the hips. So drop your knees into one another. Bring your arms out to a T with the palms down. Little rotation for our shoulders. Transition slowly right back to sleeping swan on the identical same side. So right foot crosses. I'm going to grab your blocks them so they're kind of close by the side of your left side of your body. So push that right knee away. Bring your arms out into a T. You can have your blocks in your hand. And then we're going to drop the left thigh and the right foot to the left. The foot can either come down all the way to the ground or it can land on a block or it can land on 2 blocks. What we want to do is see if we can keep that right knee straight to the sky, straight-ish. And take your gaze to look over your right fingertips if it feels good for your head and neck, a little neck stretch. And now on this one, we're doing a nice IT band stretch. So that IT band comes right from the pelvic all the way across our leg down into our outer shin, outer side of our leg. So are you holding anything in? Right. And here's your mantra. I am stronger than my challenges. Oh yeah. I am stronger than my challenges. So you're opening your hip, getting into the deep connective tissues. And like I was saying, right from your pelvic bone to your shin bone. This muscle, this area is very difficult to target, so it's easy to neglect. So your body might be saying, what? So just back out of it and find your edge. Anybody that runs will truly, truly, truly appreciate this stretch. All right, slowly, 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 and slower than you think the word slowly is, start to unravel and come back, realign your spine, uncross your feet, grab your strap if you want to use a strap. You're going to hug both knees towards your chest and then bring both knees towards your shoulders. Reach up to bring the straps around the bottom of your soles of your feet. Then guide the soles of your feet up towards your ceiling. We'd like the feet flat, kind of flat, in parallel to your ceiling. And then using your strap, bend the knees, bring the back of your hands down to the ground into a happy baby. If you don't have a strap, no big deal. We can reach up and grab the soles of our feet and then use our body strength to bring the knees down towards the ground. But as this is yin, we don't want to be continuing to pull with the hands. You want to find your edge and then maybe keep the arms there, but soften the fingers and soften your arms. Maybe the hands come down towards the shins so the back of your arms can kind of kiss the ground and relax. Or use your arms, your forearms, as a weighted blanket and drape them over top of the back of your thighs. Lots of options, Linda. And then soften. So you want to soften your belly, soften your hips, soften your knees and your ankles and your toes. Your mantra here is, I am unbreakable. Say that with conviction. I am unbreakable. And come back to your mantra. Your mantra anytime your mind starts to wander. And our minds do that. We're human. It's okay. Guilt free in. Don't beat yourself up. Just bring your awareness back to your inhales and your exhales. Nice big pose for our quadriceps, for our hips. If you're holding onto the strap, let go of the strap. If your arms are blanketed behind the back of your thighs, start to unwind those. Using your hands, guide your knees and your feet back together, keeping a bend in your knees. Bring your feet down to the ground. Slide your feet away. Extend your legs long. Bring your arms long aside your body with your palms up. And just rebound out of that happy baby. And then we're going to bend the knees, slide the feet back up, find your blocks so that they're handy dandy. We'll bring them on the right side of our body down towards our feet. We're going to take our left foot, cross it over our right ankle. We're going for that sleeping swan on this side. So you can line your blocks up towards where your foot might be. And then you want to keep the alignment for your foot and your hips. So you might have to lift your hips, lift your tailbone up. Each side of your body is a little different. So maybe it's one block, maybe it's two, maybe it's no blocks on this side. Create just a little bit of space to find your edge into that hip flexor. So press into the inner thigh of your left foot. Soften your toes, soften your ankles. This time, let's take both arms way up overhead. Back of your arms are going to kiss the ground, kiss the earth, and then just slide your arms back a little bit. We're going to stretch through the arms and the armpits here, but we don't want to torque it. And just soften. Soften your elbows. And breathe. Again, remember, you have nowhere to be and nothing to do. Just let gravity control this. Don't hold your muscles. Get past that feeling of needing to pull. And your mantra here is, I am exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. Now, as you are exactly where you need to be, are you holding tension? Scan your body. Can you soften somewhere? Sometimes we have stress in our body and we're not even aware of it. And our joints like to hold it. Neck, shoulders, hips, jaw, knees, toes. We'll just start to bring our arms to a T. Take a nice big swallow here. Then we'll lift the left foot off. Bring it wide. We're going back into that inverted V. Like to call it teepee. So feet wide as your mat. Drop your knees into one another. Bring your left hand on top of your heart. Bring your right hand on top of your belly. Let your elbows and back of your arms connect to the ground, to the earth. Maybe the fingers slide a little further away. Feel your belly rise and feel your belly fall. Take one more nice slow breath. Then we're going to bring the knees back up towards the ceiling. Walk your feet back in line with your hips. Take that left ankle, find your blocks. We're going for that IT band stretch. So find your block on the side. Left ankle back on top of the right knee. And then bring your arms out to a T. And slowly, 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 we're going to drop the right thigh and the left foot to the right. You want to go slow. The slower we go, the more advantage we're taking of gravity. Nice and slow. Maybe the foot goes all the way to the ground. Maybe it lands on a block. And again, you don't want to feel any pain. You want to find that edge. Where do I find that first awareness? And then I stop there. Arms can stay into a T with the palm up. If it feels good, take your gaze to look over towards the left. And give your neck a nice little stretch while we're here. Our mantra here is, I trust my intuition. I trust my intuition. Doing that nice big stretch right on this side for our IT band. Each side of your body is different, so check in and notice. Don't force, don't judge, just notice the difference. I trust my intuition. And we'll slowly start to bring the knees back up. Rotate your spine. Uncross the legs. Bring both knees into your chest. And then bring both knees towards your shoulders. Let your feet fall. Let your shoulders roll back. We'll extend the left foot nice and long. Bring that heel to the outside corner of the mat, just like we started in fish. Take that the opposite leg, nice and long. Let the feet fall in any direction they want to fall. Bring your arms down, extend the fingers, extend your arms down alongside your body. Wiggle your hips, wiggle your shoulders. Massage the back of your head. So just massage it once or twice each side. Come back to center. Let everything get heavy. Let everything soften. And truly, truly just give in. Close your eyes. Stay connected to your breath. And with every breath, sink deeper. and you slow your breathing down even more. Can you quiet your body? Start to make some small movements with your fingers and your toes. And maybe make some circles with your ankles and your wrists. Reach your arms overhead, bring your legs back in alignment, point your toes, give yourself a nice big stretch. And start to bend the knees, bring the knees into your chest as you roll over onto your side. Find your bicep for that little pillow. Take a second here to thank yourself for investing the time into your body, your physical well-being, your mental well-being, and your emotional well-being. When you're ready, press that upper hand into the ground. Push yourself up. Find an easy seated pose. Oh, and I should have said you're in the privacy of your home. If you want to stay exactly where you are, you can stay right there. Otherwise, let's lift our arms up towards the sky. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Bow your head. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for sharing your energy with me and letting me into your homes. And my wish for each and every one of you is that you stay healthy and strong. Namaste. And that's our yin practice.